Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy back again with another Ixalan draft. And if you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit that full maximum classroom amount of the big 30, big 30. And if you already have, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. But let's just jump into this Ixalan draft. It's been a couple weeks since I played one. So let's see if this format is completely solved and or if it's changed at all. But yeah, I think it's a solid pick one, pack one. Pretty easy to splash in any deck, and it just explores X times. So skills good late, it's fine early. But aside from that, I actually don't really see anything too amazing for at least a pick one. I know the Tomb Raider was pretty good because the artifact decks were just insane when we were playing. And then for pick two, we have a Scout or a Loaded Saw Blades. Both really good cards. I think I like the Scout a little bit more, but the Blades has been good. It deals 5 damage to attack creatures, and later you can exile an artifact from the board or the yard to make it into a 5/5 vehicle with only a crew cost of 1. But I like to, in best of 1, I just like to be the aggressor if possible, so I think I'm going to pick the Scout over the Saw Blades. Otherwise, Eaten by Piranhas is probably a okay removal spell. I do like the Tali's Favor, giving creature +1/+1, and Discover 3. The Scribe is great if you can get a wide board, giving your whole team +2/+1 until end of turn. But yeah, I'm just going to pick the Scout here and see what we keep getting past. We got past a Mythic. The Enigma Jewel. The Enigma Jewel enters the battlefield tapped, and you can add 2 generic mana to. Okay, you can add 2 generic mana, but you can only use it to activate abilities. Then you can craft it with 4 or more non-lands. Okay, Locus of Enlightenment has each activated ability of exile cards used crafted. Okay, so this is a not good for limited. For us, we have the Shadows is okay. The Raptor is really good. A 3 mana 4/3 is already good stats. So I think I'm just gonna pick that here. But yeah, the Shadows, I feel like I always say what this card does whenever I draft Ixalan, but I'll just leave it here for a moment in case you guys wanted to read it. But yeah, let's just take the Raptor here. And now we got a pass to crewmate, so maybe we go red blue artifacts, which I think was the best deck in the format before. I'm sure it's probably still really good if it's open. But I mean, getting a 4th pick crewmate is an insane sign. When this enters the battlefield, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your library. Then you can reveal a artifact or pirate and put it into your hand. And if you're a dedicated artifact, a red-blue artifact deck, this is pretty much a 2 mana 2/1 draw card. Okay, pick 5. Probably the weakest pack we've seen so far. Monster Sword is okay. I mean, Mountain Cycler, so it can help you if you're missing mana. And then it's just a big creature late game that can get you some value by sacking lands to draw cards. Or we can take the Puzzledor as a cheap artifact for the Scout that we picked up. I think I'm going to take the Puzzledor. It should have more synergy if we end up blue-red. But if we end up green-red, I would probably rather have the Monstrosaur. Pick 6. Nothing jumping out at me right away. I like the Snail. The Leech can be good if you have a few caves to discount it. A 5/5 Lifelinker can swing the battles real fast. Not a huge fan of this unless you can hit the Descend 4. The 6 mana 4/4 flyer is probably fine. I wasn't a huge fan of the Blade Master, but I guess if we have a lot of artifacts early, it can attack as a 4/4 because it gets +2/+1 if you control 2 or more artifacts, and it's another hit for the crewmate. Okay, now we have a Wanderglyph, an Iceberg, and a Pirate Hat. I think I'm gonna take the 2-drop, but I would like to have like one of each of these cards as well. But the Wanderglyph has performed really well for me whenever I played it. Just a 2 mana 2/2, and whenever you attack, you can discard a card to draw a card. There's another Pirate's Hat here, but there's also a Rockslide and a Waylaying Pirates. Pretty close pick here. This taps down a creature if I control an artifact, and this is just decent removal. Since we don't have any hard removal yet, I think I will pick up the Rockslide. So it looks like we are pretty likely just to be this. And nice, we actually got a Waylaying Pirates anyways, so I'm really glad we picked up the Rockslide now. Up to 3 creatures can't block Discover 4 or the Worm. Maybe we'll try this card. I mean, it's a good way to get in lethal, and it still impacts the board because a lot of these cards, like when you can't, like when the first ability of making their creatures not being able to block doesn't let you get in lethal, like the card's usually dead. But if this card, if the effect of this card isn't useful, you can still cast it to Discover 4. Okay, now we got a Dying Automaton or another Pirate. So also have the Ancestor's Aid as a decent combat trick, which can win you a combat and create a treasure token. Since we already have one Waylaying Pirates, yeah, I was gonna pick the Dino Traumaton here. Don't know if that's correct though. I'll pick up a Gnome. Not a huge fan of this card, but certainly playable. 3/1 haste that can give another creature haste by tapping itself. Yeah, but we'll see if I get absolutely destroyed, since I took quite a bit of a break from this format. Because honestly, even though I did only a couple drafts, it did feel like it was getting stale pretty quickly, and didn't want to burn out too fast. A Flying War 2, exile another creature artifact you control, return it to the battlefield under its controllers at the beginning of the next, under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah, that's really good. But for us, we got a 1 mana 1/1 flyer that creates a treasure when it enters the battlefield, and you know how I feel about these 1-drop flyers in this format. They're absolutely busted. Plus, it's a pirate, so it's another hit for the crewmate. And I do want to pick up more 1 and 2 drops if possible, so yeah, not too sad about passing that rare here. Pick 2. Got an Idol or another Wanderglyph. And like I said, I just want to pick more 1s and 2s, so I'll probably just pick another Wanderglyph here. But the Idol's also a solid card. It enters the battlefield, deals 2 damage to anything, and then you can craft with an artifact to make an equipment that gives a creature +2/+0. It's a close pick, but for curve purposes, I think I'm just going to pick up the Wanderglyph for now. The Sunshot Militia here. Over the Gnome? The Gnome could be okay, just again, another artifact. But with the 2 Wanderglyphs, the Militia seems real good. And the one time I did play this card, it did so much work for me. And if you want to see it pop off, you can watch the video Pew 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 that I think I uploaded probably a couple weeks ago. Shameless plug in myself. But yeah, again, I could see us picking either of these cards and being happy with the pick. I'm taking long to confirm this because I don't see the other players passing us a pack yet. Maybe I'll do another Tekir draft as well before it goes away. Okay, so a couple of good white cards. Is there any way we end up red-white? It's pretty unlikely. So I think I'm just going to take up the hidden volcano here. Because it seems like we are definitely red. So this will be played 100%. And even though we don't have too much blue, the blue is really strong. Like the crewmate, the scout, and the siren are just very, very good cards. So hopefully red is just open enough and we can like lightly splash the blue. Got another removal spell here, which is good because right now we only have the rock slide, so 2 rock slide does make a removal a bit better. So a restless vents, which could help us splash for some black, but again, we haven't picked up any black cards, so I don't see any reason to pick up the vents. Okay, so we got a Plundering Pirate, which I love, and a Dreadma's Ire. Both really good cards for us. This is probably like the best 3-drop for this deck. But yeah, we don't have that many non-creature spells. This is a good combat trick. It gives your creature +2/+2 and trample, attacking creature. And then when it deals damage to a player, it destroys an artifact. And that text at least was very relevant when I was playing. This is another Miner's Guidewing, which is insane here. Sucks that both the Pirate and the Ire are in the same pack, though. But yeah, I want to get another Tekir draft before it leaves, just so we have more variety in the uploads. A 3rd rock slide might be a little too much. Could take the Gem Guard and again stay open to white. I'd have 3 rock slides. I think I'm still gonna take the rock slide. I can see myself running 3. But I don't know. It's a close pick there, I guess. The Gem Guard, if the Gem Guard was like a better white card, like the 1/1 flyers that I passed, I would pick that over the rock slide. Now we can take the Dawn Runner. 3-mana 1/1 double striker that explores, so it could be a 3-mana 2/2 double striker. Because we're probably not going to play the Hazard. We already have a Discovery Arbor, definitely not playing more than one. Could play this ball game, but it's a little too slow. And you gotta kind of already be winning for that to pop off. Pick up a Monstrosaur now. And nice, we wield the idol. Oh, that's really good. So red is very open at least. And maybe we almost end up mono red with the start. But we still have a whole pack to go, so hopefully we can just open some really good blue cards. I don't think blue is open, but maybe we can just pick a few good blue cards and wheel the red cards. Take the Aspirant here. Great 2-drop. So yeah, I could see us still switching into white. Has another Aspirant. Okay. A Braid. Easy a Braid, probably. There's a Guardian, a Pirate's Hat, which I haven't picked up yet, and another Idol. So we're probably going to wheel the Volcano or the Idol from this pack. There's another Restless Vents. I said no. Stay away from me. What does this turn into? A 2/3 black and red insect with menace. Oh, whenever it attacks, you can discard a card and draw a card. Honestly, that seems a little weak. I don't know how good the other rare lands are, but that one doesn't seem too great. How many artifacts do we have? We should probably have a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? As high as I want, but I still think I'm going to pick up the Goblin Tomb Raider here over the Deep Root Pilgrimage. I don't think there's enough Merfolk to support this card. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Merfolk is secretly the greatest deck. And I just don't know it yet. Okay, now we got a Sunfire Torch or a Pirate's Hat. Again, I think we can wheel one of the Pirate's Hats. Like, who's taking all these hats? You only can wear one. What's wrong with you guys? What, you guys stacking hats on top of each other? Please. I think I'm going to take the torch over the Eaten by Piranhas. As I remember it just being a pretty efficient removal spell. I can also increase your damage. Plus, it's a cheap artifact. Wow, and a braid is insane. Okay, we're probably not running 3 rock slides with 2 abrades and a Sunfire Torch now. What are we losing out on here? I guess another torch. But yeah, this deck looks insane to me. And there's a torch. There's a Nick Gunzil as well. Great 2-drop. I can take the Pirate's Hat finally, but I'm betting on one of them wheeling, so I'm gonna take up the second torch here. Okay, is it Eaten by Piranhas or a third torch? Don't think we're playing 2 torches, so I'll take the Piranhas here. Or I could just take a solid 2-drop. 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drops. Yeah, maybe the 2-drop is just the best pick here. Wouldn't mind another one. Got a Ceratops, which was pretty decent for me last time I played it. And yeah, there's nothing else that I'd want, so maybe one of the Ceratops on the top is good. Don't think we want this Daring Discovery in the deck either now, because our removal is so good. 2 torches, 2 abrades, and 2 rock slides. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 26 playables right now, excluding the white and excluding the land. So we're at 26. We're at 30 playables, but 26 in blue and red. I guess there's also playables in our sideboard, so we're definitely going to have to make a bunch of cuts. Another Dawn Runner, wow. So I think either way, if we went red, white, or wow, there's another idol. Is that better than the Pirate's Hat? How many flyers do we have with the Siren and the Scout? I don't think we want 2 of these, so I will take the Pirate's Hat. Yikes. Okay, so we're definitely not playing white. And I probably don't want this gnome. I probably don't want the 2 Blade Masters either, so let's get one of those. I guess I should be doing this after I pick up my cards. Well, I mean, this is how I normally, when I'm not recording, this is how I normally deck build. I just do it while I'm drafting. So yeah, let's get a head start here. Again, I'm not going to run the Daring Discovery because I have so much better removal. Could see cutting the Monster Sword as well. It's another Automaton at the top is also pretty decent. Yeah, wheeling the hats like I expected. I'm gonna be the guy who's stacking hats. It was me. It was me all along. I am the stealer of hats. Oh, thank you. All of them. All the hats are mine. And last pick, we got a Blade Master. Let's build this thing. Even though we already kind of started building. I didn't wheel any of the other lands, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to either wheel the blue one or the red one. We passed that last pack. And for artifact count, we have 10, and that doesn't include the spyglass, which makes an artifact, or the scout that makes an artifact. So I can see us cutting this door. Don't really need it. And again, I can cut the monster sword as it's 6-drop. The other weakest cards are like the Blade Master, the Gnome. The Pirates had maybe. I always like having one of those to get out of floods. But we have other equipment already. And we have the Wander Glyphs to get out of floods. It does let creatures get, like, it does give a creature +1/+1, which makes it better at attacking, of course. And we have two. Oh, I guess this is a merfolk, so we only have the one flyer. That's a pirate. I don't want to cut the scout again. We're like pretty low on 2-drops. 2, 4. We have 6 in total, and I don't really want to go to 5. Got 2 1-drops. Could see cutting the ire because we have so much removal. That could be reasonable as well. But this just has so much 2-for-1 potential that, and I haven't gotten to test it out, so that'd be just another reason that I want to. So maybe cut the Blade Master. By going like, you know, an artifact on turn 1, artifact on turn 2, and then playing the Blade Master on turn 3 is pretty strong. Maybe just cut the Gnome. Keep the hat. Let's see what our curve looks like. It looks like a great creature curve. Great interaction. We do have a lot of redundancy in dealing 2 damage. Like, 2 torches and the idol. We have 3 cards that deal 2 damage, but I mean, they also all go face, so it'd be pretty good to just close games out. Just wondering if I just want to throw in another creature in here, though, and cut the hat still. Or cut a torch. Because we still would have the idol and the torch. How many artifacts are left after all those cuts, though? 8? Still okay. And we're probably going to add an artifact if we cut a artifact. Do have a lot of 4-drops, though. That could be an issue with this deck. But I think I'm just going to run it the way it is right now. And I'll think about cutting the Pirate's Hat for something else while we play a game. So, yeah, this is the final deck. Great curve, great removal. You know, I expect this deck. Oh, this deck could potentially go 7 wins. I don't expect it to go 7 wins because, you know, we're playing best of 1. And you could draw all land or all not lands, and that's just the way Magic works. But yeah, I hope I get 7 wins then. See you guys in game 1. Okay, game 1 on the play with a solid hand. Got a 2-3 curve. Took a while to match up here, so maybe not too many people are playing this format anymore. Which means the people that are probably know what they're doing. Hopefully that makes for some better games. Wow, got a lot of picks here. I think I'm just gonna take. Ooh, guess we don't have 4 mana yet. So maybe I take the idol here over the Dan Automaton because we already have the pirate. Next turn we're probably just gonna play the Blade Master. We don't have a artifact on the board though for the Waylaying Pirates to tap down something. Yeah, so I think I do like just using this onto their Burning Cavalry. And getting in for 2. This does have flash, but don't really want to play into any combat tricks. I'm at a 3-2. And when it enters the battle, when another dinosaur enters the battlefield, you may have this power become equal to that creature's. Did draw our 4th land. Yeah, let's just attack in. See what they decide to do. Am I just gonna take it? Yep. And I think I will play the Pirates and just tap down their 3-2. Since we do have a artifact on the board now. But we are playing against dinos. So yeah, that's great. Great card for them. They can fight our crewmate. Oh! That's even worse. They can just straight up kill our 3-3. Okay, yikes. We're definitely losing right now, but definitely a long way to go. A land would have been really good there, so I could just play on my Ceratops. I don't want to use my Rock Slide on their 2-3. So I think I'll just play a 2-3 of my own here. And pass the turn, trying to trade with their 3-2. Yeah, this card is just insane. Yeah, just for like 4 mana, it's a 2-3 haste that acts as a removal spell. A Raptor of their own in their deck. That's pretty bad for me. Guess I'd probably just trade for the 4-2 here to save life. Did draw the 5th mana for the Ceratops. So I'm gonna take 4 from the Raptor to play out this. Second Raptor, damn. Opponent's deck is really good. Don't know how this works. This is Menace and can't be blocked except by 3 creatures. I don't think that changes anything. So if I attack for 5 here, I really want them to like double block, but seems pretty unlikely, or triple block I guess in this case. This Ire is looking really bad right now, as we're not in an attacking position. So I guess we take another 4 from the Raptor and trade for one of them. Or trade for the other one. And take 4... Yeah. Take 4 from one Raptor and trade our Dino Automaton for the other. Pretty decent draw. Because it gives their Raptor trample here. So yeah, let's go block here and eat their 2-3. We take 4, 5, 6 damage though. Or 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, go to 3. Not looking great. Oh, 2. Guess I missed one of the damages there. Yeah, I guess 2 trample got through. Land's an okay draw because it lets us at least play out our militia. We'll kill the Raptor, play out a militia, and just pass here. So we're not dead on board. I mean, 2 HP with against the dinosaur deck is... oh, we're dead. So the torch can deal 2 damage to our face. Well, That's unfortunate. I don't think I really could have done anything differently. Maybe I could have just traded my Ceratops in, but then they can get to attack in with all their other creatures. The Ire was really, really bad there. So maybe I want to switch out the Ire for something. Alright, here we are, game 2. Hopefully it goes better than the first game. And I didn't end up switching up the Ire. Still inside the deck. Great hand, because we have the Siren on turn 1. And hopefully we can find a 2-drop to follow up. Not a 2-drop, so we can explore here. Yeah, I can keep that. And we got a 2/2 flyer on turn 2, which is pretty good. No! Not the blade. Okay, that's a good way to deal with that. Hopefully they don't have a ton of Tightening Blades, because that's also gonna wreck us. Thank God we have a removal for this. And we gotta kill that ASAP, as you guys can give it a read if you want, but every time it attacks it makes a 1/1 lifelink or it draws them a card, so must kill. And we get to get in for 4 damage as well. I feel like they're gonna have a ton of removal. Okay, just sacking to draw 2, just because they're mono black so far. Maybe they're just straight up missing a color. Oh yeah, straightforward. Attack with 4, play the Dino. Gotta remember this gives something menace when it enters the battlefield. I mean, it wasn't relevant there, but I don't think I was even thinking about it. Enters the battlefield, choose up to 1 other artifact, so I guess we exile my Dino here. I do have an Abrade for that. But if they explore... Okay, they didn't explore. So if they explore, I will not be able to kill that with the Abrade. But yeah, let's just deal 3 damage to this. Pay the ward cost. And attack for 2. Or attack for 8 damage here. Nice. I actually didn't think we were going to get to attack with the Dino, because I thought it was going to enter the battlefield, but it just straight up flips. Okay, well, thought we were in a great position, but all of a sudden we could be losing this game. The Militia is a good way to ping them out, hopefully. 2? Okay, I do have another Rock Slide for it, but god damn. 2 Preachers? This guy's deck is insane. And they have the Larcenist. They have 3 great rares. God damn. Okay. Fine, you have the removal. And honestly, I think I do just ping them for 2 here. Oh, maybe that was a little aggressive to ping for 2. I thought I was gonna put them to 1. Oh, so they can't. So they had to discard a card. Okay, that's a good draw for them. Hold up, they're in. Ooh. Damn, this is close. Do I want to play the Dino Automaton or the Militia? So if they have removal, I guess I'd rather... They both kill them in the same amount of time. But I guess they would need more specific removal for the Dino Automaton. Ah, not really. They both died pretty much all the same cards. Okay, let's play the Militia. Just ping them for 1. Capra. Okay, they're at 1 HP. We have a lot of ways to deal 2 damage. Yeah, I think I... Ooh. Actually, I think I play the crewmate here, because I can give the crewmate Menace next turn. Ooh, the Sunfire Torch is insane as well. Makes all... Yeah. The Wanderglyph might also be just as good, because then we get 2 creatures on the board. If we could attack this turn, I'd definitely pick the Torch, but having two attackers and one of them with Menace should hopefully be good enough. And we do our Torch anyways. But I think I will go for the Dino play this turn. Nice. Okay. Yeah, the opponent's deck, it was really good. Like, not just did it have those 3 rares. Oh, let me go back here. It has the Chupacabra, which is probably the best uncommon in black. And they had a Bitter Triumph, which is also the best common in black. But yeah, they had 2 really good uncommon removal spells, plus their Dusk. Their Gore Stalker did a ton of work. The Tithing Blade have come pretty up on. Like, their deck is just solid. No bad cards. So I'm glad we got that win off for sure. Because if you run that back a few times, I don't think we win most of those. But yeah, let's go to the next game. Alright, here we are. Game 3. Solid hand, but there's a lot of mana, so we will see how that pans out. We do have the Wanderglyph to pitch some of these lands away, which is nice. But again, we want these lands now that we do the Ceratops. The opponent with a Militia on turn 2. Honestly, this is gonna be a problem. He does discard a card to equip. Yeah, he is. It's too big. It's a 3/4. Could Abrade the Flail, but for now I think we just play out the Wanderglyph. Because we could just straight up Rock Slide on turn 4, and it's like a 2-for-1 basically. Ooh, it's a counter if they descended this turn. Okay. That could be a little bit could be a little bit of an issue, as they might get their Militia out of the Rock Slide range. But hopefully they just don't descend this turn, and I can just Rock Slide. I'm gonna take the 4 here, because I'm hoping once again to just straight up Rock Slide. Yep. And I can actually Rock Slide the Blood Rage instead. But this is a perfectly good Abrade target. And if they want to re-equip this... pretty close actually. Yeah, maybe it's better to just kill Blood Rage here. Get in for 6. Still not going to discard any of these cards. They all seem solid. And we do have the Abrade for the Blood Flail. Because if we had Rock Slided the Militia, they could equip the Blood Flail onto the... so many cards. Where'd it go? The Blood Rage, and we wouldn't be able to kill it with the Abrade anymore. It's gonna be a close race. We can give our Raptor Menace this turn, or we can equip the Torch, attack. So I want to keep the... Okay, I do want to keep the Abrade for the Blood Rage. So I think equipping the Torch and attacking, sacking the Torch to kill their 1/1 is probably our best play. So let's see what we hit with the crewmate. Yeah, Siren's a great draw because we can cast it this turn. And now I'm actually okay with pitching the Ceratops, I think. So let's sack the Torch, kill the Death Toucher. And yeah, let's pitch the Ceratops. Play up the Siren. And the Volcano as well. They do have a 4 or 5 blocker, but we get to give our Raptor Menace next turn. And we also have some damage in the air. Land would probably be an ideal draw. We didn't draw the land. In that case, let's start by exploring on our Siren. Keep the Militia on top. And let's just kill... I guess I gotta hold this still. And kill it at instant speed. I forgot how much mana the trick is, which returns it back to the battlefield. I think it's 1 mana. See if it pauses at all when I play the Scout. Okay, it's not pausing, so I think it's a pretty safe bet to just kill their Blood Rage right now. And the attack all should be lethal next turn. Nice. A little worried with that 3-4 on turn 2, but I mean, our deck has a lot of interaction, which is why it's good. See you next game. Alright, on the play again. Getting lucky with these rolls for sure. And we have an ideal curve, basically, so let's get this started. Turn 1, Pirate. Turn 2, Pirate. Turn 3, Pirate. Turn 4, Pirate. Actually, wait, do I want to play the Scout? Scout better here. We're definitely just attacking here. Maybe the Scout's better because we don't really know what we're looking for with the crewmate. It's pretty good. I take that back. Actually, I mean, because the Abrade is on the top, I think the Scout was the better play. But playing the crewmate to find a artifact or the Blade Master might have been better. Because you do need 2 artifacts on the board for this to get +2/+1 when it's attacking. So let's see what opponent decides to do here. It's just a Hammer Pass. That's really good for us. Because we will just continue curving out. And drawing a artifact is probably our best draw. So they are just gonna petrify a Blade Master. Yeah, let's start with the crewmate to see what we hit. Nice. Got another Haster. And we can explore onto our flyer. Insane curve. Wow. Look how wide our board is on turn 4. Oh, we lost our... I forgot we lost our... Yeah, that was a... You see, it was a bit of a mistake. We missed 1 damage, I think. Because it lost his haste when we popped our treasure map. But yeah, quick game. I can see why I thought this deck was the best deck in the format. Let's go to the next game. Versing Big Dino. Uh-oh. Worried. Like, ooh, insane hand. but my dog is going buck wild in the background. Insane hand, but we're on. The draw was what I was trying to say. I think my one drop flyer is better than their one drop flyer, so we do have that for us. I'm probably just gonna play the crewmate out next turn. Yeah, just play the crewmate out over killing their Guidewing. And I think I like the pirates here, because we already have a Sunfire Torch and we don't need the glyph. And I won't attack because I do want to keep this Siren. We are going to take a little bit of extra damage, so maybe their 1/1 is better because of the vigilance. Did not sack their Vayne, which is interesting. Maybe they're saving it for some descend value. 1/1s are pretty annoying for me, not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna torch and map this turn. So let's start off by using the map. Fortunately, we didn't hit a non-creature or a non-land, so this doesn't become a 2/2. But I will sack the torch to kill their Guidewing now. Purify. Okay. Not spectacular right now. And opponent does... Oh, I was gonna say opponent does look like they're mono white. No, they have a promising Vayne on the battlefield. They probably weren't gonna be mono white. They get to flip their dowsing device. Okay. Yikes, we're in trouble. Do I trade for one of those? I think I do. Though a 3/3 does hold it back pretty well. Yeah, let's just take this damage. Let's start a race. It's gonna be hard to race that. And we don't have an artifact for the pirates. They do have a game 3 on the board as well. Oof, that's probably the best 4-drop in the format. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to hold some things back now. However, they can only attack with the minecart. Slight, very small plus for us. Oh. That's a bad sign, but I am gonna go for this block. Yeah, it's gonna get us anyways. Five mana. So they just play out the 5/4. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts, so they can give something +6 attack. Nothing has trample though, so I think I do just play the Ceratops, pass, and then next turn I can play Pirates plus the Abrade. But I think we're pretty dead. We're looking pretty dead here, yeah. I feel like if we were on the play though, we'd be like, we probably win this game. That's my biggest issue with this format. I mean, that's my biggest issue with best of one in general. But it's the only ranked format, so Can't really do much about it. Maybe near the end, I'll do some best of threes of Ixalan. Maybe it'll be better there. Ooh. Attacking at 3-3 into my 5-4. They're probably gonna pump beforehand. Ooh. An evasive threat. Okay, let's see what they decide to do. A lot of big oofs here. Sure. Just trade that with my... I don't know if I'm missing something that, but that seems like a little bit of an unusual attack. Three, 4, 5, 6 damage. Do want to keep my flyer to trade with the guide wing though. Okay. You're at 5. Oh, I guess this was an attacking. Rate's pretty good. I don't know if it's good enough. But yeah, let's tap down something. Thing is, they can just, like, all their one attack features get so big. Oh, we don't get to tap down because we don't have an artifact. Okay, a little bit of a mistake there. So maybe I should have traded for the actual creature instead of the artifact. So I'll let them pump the hell out of their guide wing and attack before I upgrade, because I want their torch off the board. So we gotta do this so we don't die. Do get to explore. Again, they just have too many artifacts. I don't think we can beat this grotto. Can we race somehow? Sure, we get to kill one of their creatures. Yeah, racing doesn't really help either. But what is my other option really here? Is this still an artifact? Nope. Never did crack their promising vein. Maybe they just forgot about it. Alright, this is really good for us. Because we have the upgrade to live. So that could be the opportunity we were looking for. Should be holding on to his lands maybe as well. But I mean... So if I attack, I guess we don't die to a creature top deck because we can block one of them. But that land draw is absolutely brutal. Hopefully they also draw land at least. It finally sacrificing their vein. Do die to removal. That's an okay draw. Holy lad. Oh my god, not like this game. We do have them on a 2-turn clock. So hopefully they whiff. Okay, that's a whiff. Nice. Nice. Scout is also a good draw. Explore again. Tomb Raider as another beast. We don't have a artifact on the board, so it's just a 1/2. Obviously it's not great, but it's a chump blocker. So I think it's just better than drawing a land. Just gonna attack with just the Ceratops. Okay, I think that's lethal. Alright, wow. Okay, sweet. I did not think we were gonna win that game, wow. But opponent also drew a bunch of lands. We drew more for sure though. 5, 8, 9, 10 lands to their 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. Wow, that was a great game. Nice. Yeah, every single deck we've faced today I think has been pretty damn good, so everyone seems to know what they're doing now. Alright, see you guys at the next game. That was an insta-Q, but 4-1 going into game 6. Math is pretty hard, so I might be wrong about that. Hand's okay, but we have 2 upgrades. It's definitely not a mulligan. And we got a 2-drop, 3-drop. Maybe hand is pretty good. I just don't like seeing a lot of my removal this early, I think. Okay, with that draw, I think it's a great hand now. Take back what I said. So this gets trample when it attacks. No big deal. Don't mind trading. And we can just play a 2-3 to block that brawler. Might give it +1/+1 to attack into my Blade Master, but I'm okay with that. Tinkerer's Tote. And we drew a Militia. Can give our crewmate Menace an attack. Or I could attack with the Blade Master, and if they double block, I can abrade the Brawler. But if they don't double block, it's kind of awkward. The Deconstruction Hammer can also blow up our Dino Automaton. Okay. I think I will just attack with the Blade Master here. And if they double, I'll abrade. Otherwise, I'll play Militia and keep open my abrade. Probably gonna destroy their Deconstruction Hammer, so they cannot blow up my Dino Automaton in the future. And I don't think I'm gonna ping them for 1, just so I can keep back their 1/1s here. Gem Guard, great abrade target. And this can destroy an artifact, so I don't mind it becoming bigger than a 3/3. And I'm hoping they, yeah, tap as many of their blockers. And it's still pretty awkward to play out my Dino Automaton, as they do have that Deconstruction Hammer, so I think I hold on to it for 1 more turn and just attack in with the Militia and the Blade Master. Okay. Mythic rare here that I have not seen. Sovereign Volcanic Ow. Ow. It's a cat, not a dog, so I guess they shouldn't be howling. Whenever this attacks for each creature you control with power greater than... Wait, with power greater than... Wait, what? With power greater than that creature's base power, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature equal to the difference. So it doesn't affect anything. It's just a 4-mana 3/4. Okay. I mean, obviously it could do something. Oh, I guess the Deconstruction Hammer definitely helps it out. But I will likely abrade that this turn. A close game. Okay, they are attacking with that, so now I can block it with my crewmate to trade that off if I want to. Crewmate's looking really bad against their 1/1, so I think I will abrade. And that way they don't have the hammer to trigger the Sovereign. 2/2 haste. Doesn't do too much for us here. The Menace doesn't really do much for us here too, either. I guess I just played both of them out and ping them for 2. This doesn't feel great. And if they have any way to buff their creatures, they're in a great spot. Ooh, sacrifice a creature, give it indestructibles. Really good. Of course, they can sacrifice a creature or an artifact. I think I will rock slide this where it is 2. Just so they don't get me with a bunch of shenanigans. And if I swing out and they decide to double block this, is that okay? Trading my 4/3 for their 1/1. I guess I'm just gonna keep pinging them. Do take 5 on the backswing. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a little aggressive. Don't think they're gonna attack with their 1/1s anyways. So we're just gonna take 3, and I don't want to bluff it. Okay, they scooped it up. I thought they were still okay. They had 3 life on the battlefield, and they have an indestructible blocker. But we take it 5-1. Let's go to the next game. Okay, let's hopefully keep the streak going. Yes, solid hand. From the play, this would be a great hand. Hopefully they don't make that a 2/2. Nice. Now I can block it with my 1/2. Got him. Get wrecked, Scout. Look at this fat butt. This fat orc butt. Oh, get that they're about to attack for a second. What can we do? I think it's okay to attack with just the 1/2 and play out the militia. The other option was to play out the torch and equip. That way I could be attacking with a 3/2. Which would push a little bit more damage, so maybe I should have considered it longer, but they're pausing. I feel like they have something. Maybe an abrade of their own. Ah, we did. 3/4 vigilance. Whenever it attacks, it makes a map token. We might be dead. I think I'm just gonna attack with the Raider. Probably won't block, but if they block with a 3/4, we can idle. And if they don't block, if they don't block, play the Torch and the Hat. And probably lose to the Sentinel. But next turn we get to equip the Torch and hopefully kill off the Sentinel with the Idol, but again, it's already going to have so much value by making 2 maps and trading for a spell. Alright, another rare. When this enters the battlefield, at the top part of your library, you may reveal a creature card and put it into your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Beginning of your end step, if you control 4 or more creatures, you transform this into a big ramper. 3 mana 6/6 in hand, pretty good. But let us kill the Sentinel here. And get in for a couple points of damage. But, you know, rare. Seeing a common theme here. Where are my rares? Do I have a rare in this deck? I don't think I have a single rare. Just a good commons and uncommons. Okay, so when it attacks, it can still attack even without a dinosaur. Damn. I don't think we really have any way to kill that either. The Menace doesn't really help us here. So yeah, I think I just play out the Raptor. I guess I could play the Dinotomaton anyways. Just to be mana efficient. I guess that's probably okay. Just keep pinging them. Hopefully this militia can just get us to victory. But he's probably just gonna play a dinosaur and hit me for 6 here. Oh, another rare! What is this guy's deck? And it's another really good rare. Oh my god. I'm fucked. Absolutely fucked. God. Alright, so whenever 1 or more dinosaurs you control attack, it makes a treasure. And whenever it casts an artifact spell, it makes a 3/1 dinosaur. Whatever little hope I had of winning this game has faded. Again, I can destroy the ingenuity with the Abrade. Just don't think it's gonna be enough. Okay, what can we do here? And this makes 4 mana, so he has 10 mana next turn, 11 mana with the treasure, 12 mana if he attacks the Hammer Skull. Just swing out and see what he does. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Let's attack all and hope he double blocks the Dynatomaton with a 1/1 and a 3/1. That way I can upgrade one of the creatures, but... And if he blocks the Militia with a 3/1, then I guess I braid the Ingenuity. And if he does neither, I just go to damage. Play on my Raptor. Question is, do I want to upgrade the Ingenuity now? I don't think so, because I lose to any removal spell. And he's likely gonna just try to kill my Raptor here and go for lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 damage. Sure. Okay. Is that lethal? I have to chump block the 6/6. But hopefully they don't kill me this turn. They still have 3, 4. This makes one for each dinosaur attacking? Holy moly. That does this. So we braid this, we take 1 billion damage. I mean, it was a little closer, but when you're playing against 1, 2... Oh, actually, the Raptor would have killed me anyways, even if I used my braid. So, yes, we were dead no matter what. But yeah, their deck was just insane. Insane worse. Damn it, both our losses have been to the red-green Dino deck. But hopefully we can get a couple more wins to get to that 7 wins. See you next game. Alright, here we are. I guess this hat is keepable, but it's not what we want when we're trying to get to 7 wins here. Our hat's an okay draw. Siren, where were you last turn? Okay, I think I just play it out and I just explore. Because I can equip the hat to the Siren as it's a pirate. I do have to hope that they don't have a removal for the Siren. Ooh, another red-green Dino deck. Everyone panic. Yep, that's not good. We don't have a second red to cast his torch either. I think I just play the Wander Glyph instead of playing Torch plus Hat here. Yeah, the Idol kind of posed our plan. And I'm assuming this guy's just gonna have a lot of big dinos. And we're not putting on much pressure. Don't think I'll trade. Oh man, okay. It's back. It's back, and we're in huge trouble. Let's attack with the Wander Glyph. Hitch this hat. Okay, and a braid. And no second red source is absolutely brutal as well. And it has for... They do have a Dino, so this gets to attack without the downside. Just gotta block here. We can find a way to deal with this. Like, this is the only relevant card they have, which is insane. So I can Rock Slide. They're 3/3. But we die. Oh, I got a chump, I guess. So we're not dead, per se. Try to find a second red source by attacking with the glyph. Sacking the torch, killing their 2/2. But that doesn't save us either. So next turn we got a chump. No matter what, we got a chump. Kill their 3/3, I guess. Wow, this this card is so stupid, guys. Oh my god. I'm a little upset. I'm a lot upset. My deck was really good. And we lost to a bunch of rares. Also a braid, but I can't cast any other spell. Yeah, okay. Let's just let's take our loss. Oh. Pretty close. They're one off here. Thing is, their deck doesn't seem that great either. It seems like they just have this Hammer Skull to win the game. But, I mean, nothing we can really do. Losing to the same card twice just feels bad. So we'll go out with style. And 5 wins is still good. We, still a profit. We get more gems back than we put in. But I really thought this deck could go 7 wins, so it's unfortunate. But no, I did not have fun. God damn, how dare you? Have I ever had fun playing Magic? I ask myself that every day. Every day I wonder why I draft. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Comment on what other game content you guys want to see, or any other Magic content you guys want to see. Draft is what I do best, but if you guys want to see some constructed, maybe I'll make a couple of videos. Bye.